Yo, 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 what's up, guys? We're back. Finally get to do it at my house. Just gonna wait on here for my co-host to join. Make sure everything sounds good. Press some stuff here. What is this doing? Enhanced voice. Maybe that makes it better. Who knows? Sorry, guys, we missed you guys. We forgot. We didn't forget. We just rescheduled last week. I needed a week off. Had some personal things I needed to fix. So here we are now.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. You ready to start the show?
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I like the cut, bro.
No, I messed up, so I had to cut the whole thing. But anyway, what's up,
What
everybody?
happened?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Blade and my co-host Shady J on another episode of The Dark Truth. We're back. Took a week off. I think I needed it, but we're here.
Good.
So we have a special guest. But before we have our guest on, bro, how's your day? How's your day? How's your week been going?
Okay, so my day for first off, missed you last week.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fine. Things happened, the guest couldn't be on. We just decided to take the week off. Everybody
Yeah.
deserves a week off, right?
Hell yeah.
Jason took yesterday off and he's taking some off. Everybody takes a day off, man. Everybody. So, but it's good to see your face.
It's good to see your face, man.
Thanks.
I didn't really mean that, but yeah.
But my day was decent. Like this week, it's been pretty like this. Okay, so it's slow season, right? Everybody knows this. It's slow season. By the way, nice hat.
Yeah.
Like it.
What?
It's like
What?
we
What?
coordinated this or something, but we
I
didn't.
know. Yeah.
This is my get dirty one. Like I got it dirty once. So,
Yeah. No, it stays dirty. Sure. I'll do the
anyways,
same thing. Here you go.
you don't have to do that,
It's
bro.
like it's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. And it's like,
I don't know,
no,
dude. I
man.
got some pretty bad crow's feet, dog. But
Ah,
my
man.
day, anyways, back to my day. It was pretty decent. Like it was, went into the shop. We had two doors under brow on a truck on a Ford that I went live for on TikTok, and then went live for what's that thing called? A Hyundai. Oh my God, what did I tell? A Toyota Highlander. Sorry,
Okay.
Toyota Highlander. Um, did that, and then there was supposed to be a Tahoe that came in, but they ended up rescheduling for Friday. So went to the gym, hit the gym, then grabbed some booze, and then came home.
You know what's funny? There's a joke. They say, you know how you can tell somebody goes to the gym?
Why?
Just wait 5 minutes, they'll tell you.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's true. But you asked me how my day was, and that's my
I'm
day.
kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. You know what, man? I haven't bullied you in a while, and we were texting back and forth, and I was like, I need to bully him. I just feel like I need to get that bullying
Oh, you
out
gonna
of
pick
me.
on me now, bro? You
Yeah,
gonna pick
yeah.
on
So
me? All
I
right,
was like, I need to pick on somebody,
come
and
on,
but now,
bring it on.
now that you're going to the gym, it's kind of intimidating now. So
Hey man, I
I
got
gotta
this
double.
2XL hoodie on, bro. I'm trying to fill it out, dog. Trying to fill out this 2X hoodie. By the
No,
way,
man.
towards the end of the show, I forgot. I'm gonna do the hoodie
Okay.
giveaway. I've been putting it off for too long, like whatever. But I've got the names and everything already in the wheel. There's 21 entries for Stay Shady hoodie. Um, so whoever wins, just get in contact with me. Hopefully they're watching. If not, I'll reach out to them, and then I'll send y'all whatever you want. Just pick whichever hoodie, size. I think I can do customs if you want to do customs, but just let me know and we'll get it handled. It
Okay.
is
Nice, nice.
hoodie season though, so if you want
It is.
one, get
It is.
one.
Yeah, yeah. This would be the perfect time for one of those.
Definitely
Good luck to the winner.
hoodie season.
So, man. So, yes. So you went to the gym. It's kind of slow for you. How do you feel about that, man? How you liking the gym life?
Dude, it's I miss it because like whenever I was okay, so playing sports growing up, like you go to the gym during football and stuff and all that, like you're used to it. But then when you stop going, it's like, man, I miss it, but it sucks. So once you go back to it, like it's literally like every time I go in the gym, I just put my earbuds in. I don't talk to nobody unless I'm like, hey, you using this machine? No? Okay, cool. And that's it. I just go in there, get my workout done about an hour, and then I'm loving it. Like it's helping a lot. So like the discipline of it, like having to go, I'm like I gotta go because I skipped Monday, which I haven't skipped a Monday yet until this week. So I went yesterday and today, then I'm going tomorrow and Friday. So it's like I got to do 4 days in a row.
Yeah, man. What got you into? What made you get into the gym? Like it was just something that you wanted to
Dude,
do, or you just walked
literally
up to it?
woke up. I literally woke up one morning and I was like, I'm getting a gym membership. There was no like aha moment. It was just like I'm gonna go get a gym membership. Just as like because it's like for me it was like a comfort zone thing. Like, hey man, you don't go because you just don't want to go.
Yeah,
Like just go. Just go do it. And once I go, hey, I'm putting this money into this thing, now I have to go. Now it's like now I have to be disciplined enough to get my money's worth, not only for the money aspect, but also like for my personal like health. Like it's good for you. So you got to do stuff that's good for you, right?
yeah.
So why not make yourself do something you don't want to do and then see the benefits of it and be like, you know what, this is actually not that bad. Like like I'm sore as shit right now, like my shoulders and my back, because that's what I did today. Like I did a whole bunch of shit, but it's worth it, but it also sucks. Like it's the same thing with anything in life, right? Like things suck, but once you get through that, you're like, yo, this is great. Like this is awesome. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool, man. Have you noticed like a difference in your attitude and your eating habits? Have you seen any kind of change in that, or?
Okay, so I've had to change my eating a little bit. Like literally all I focus on is proteins and carbs right now. Proteins and carbs because I'm trying to get a little bigger or whatever. Like I'm not trying to talk about my fitness journey right now, but like I have to eat the stuff that makes you bigger. So it's like protein and carbs, right? So you eat those things. And I've started eating more because like if you don't eat enough, then it's not going to work. So you have to eat more. So I've stopped fasting. I've started eating at like 10 or 12. Then I don't stop eating until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm just literally, it's not like I'm eating meals, but I'm just snacking here and there, eating stuff or whatever that's not terrible for me. But
That's dope,
there's
man.
that change. There's that change. And then also, like, I mean, my temper's not as bad. Like, I'm able to like regulate my aggression better because I'm pretty chill, but like I over exaggerate stuff in my head. So it's like going to the gym's helped with that. Like it's helped with being able to like rationalize my thought process, I guess. Because it's like, yo, dude, like you're in an elevated state when like you're not supposed to be in a way. I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes sense, but it's definitely helped with that too, which is great.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm proud of you, man. I hope you keep. I
Thanks, dude.
wanted you to talk about your journey because sometimes speaking about it in a public
Definitely
atmosphere,
sucks.
in a public atmosphere,
Yeah,
you you kind of feel committed now. You know what I mean? It's kind of motivation is what I was trying to get out of it.
right.
Um,
And I haven't done it by myself, like Ray and Wesley and people I've reached out to about like what they do when they work out. I'm like, holy shit, like that's a pretty intense workout. So like I'll take a couple of them, like a couple of the suggestions, use them, here and there because Ray, that dude's a beast. Like when he gives me a workout, he does. I'm like, okay, so you want me to like limp out of here? Like, am I have to call my wife, bro? Like, come pick me up? What's going on here, dude? Like I couldn't
yeah, yeah,
like one day I did like half of the workout he sent me for like arms and I was driving home
yeah,
like my
yeah.
arms hurt to hold up like this. Like I was like, dude, never again, dude. Never again.
Yeah, no, man, you're motivating a lot of people with that, including myself. There's
Get
a
in the
gym
gym.
right around there. Yeah,
Get in the
I'm
fucking
still
gym.
I know, man. I got to do a lot of security film jobs, and I don't want to be sore
Dude,
for, you know. So next week we'll be in Georgia. So we'll probably do
nice.
the podcast in Georgia. So I get to we
Where are you
finally get
going
to.
to in Georgia?
Um, I don't know the town yet. I don't know exactly the town, but it's south of Atlanta,
Nice.
and I'll give more details when I'm there. So I'm kind of like leaving a little surprise there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
just
Nobody
just like
make any guesses in the comments.
I
Nobody
mean,
guess anything.
yeah, nobody gets, but just like I mean, the guy that I'm gonna go work for, like, kind of right ends with Azilla,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So if for you guys that know the industry, I'll be over there with them. But
Dude, don't they make
yeah, man,
like really good grape juice?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
You didn't
All right,
catch
man.
it, bro.
Let's get a. Yeah, I didn't catch it, but because we're at our 10-minute mark, I like to talk about us for about 10 minutes. And now we got our special guest. Let's see
Dude,
here.
Tim just gave me some great news, dog. Shh, Tim, shh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Excited.
Okay. Oh well.
Is
Happy.
Nathan is Nathan watching?
Is he under? What is he under?
Nathan
Nathan Tint.
Nathan Tints.
Okay. Here we go. Send the invite. Here we go. See if he answers.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This all
You know.
rides on him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna have to cancel the rest of the show. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
What's up,
I'm here.
Mr. Nick? Hey,
What's
what's
up,
up, Nathan?
bro?
How you doing?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Nathan? So it's your first time on the show, man. Talk to us about you, what you do. If you want to shout out your business out there, you can shout your business out. So let us get to know you.
Yeah, man. So, self-employed tin installer. Wasn't ever supposed to be the plan. It just kind of happened that way. And been independent now for almost 4 years. And yeah.
Where did you work before you went independent? If you don't want to say, you don't have to.
So I worked for Rick McIntyre,
Nice.
Sounds
and then
familiar.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Love Rick.
yeah, Rick was a great
He's a
guy.
great dude.
There was just a really bad conflict that we couldn't resolve, so I ended up parting ways, and then I went to work for Chad M5, and
Nice.
Oh yeah.
kind of similar thing that didn't work out. Uh, and that was like those guys were about an hour away from my hometown. So when I lived for or worked with them, I moved away, and then I moved back to my hometown, and basically thought I was done tinting windows altogether. Like I went back to my normal 9 to 5 job. I was like, whatever, I'm getting out of this industry because I just couldn't find a place where I fit in.
Right.
And of course, like people knowing that I tint windows now, buddy buys a truck, I tint his windows. He tells a couple of friends, I tint their windows. They all tell their friends, and next thing I know, I'm doing 800 vehicles a year.
Right.
Nice. Nice. What is your main thing? Is just automotive, or you do other things? Just I'm sorry. Other than auto window tint, do you install PPF? Do you guys do ceramic coatings there, or just automotive tint?
I, at this time, trying to venture out. Automotive window tint is the biggest portion of what I do. I've done a handful of like flat glass jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm finding out is the flat glass jobs seem to get bigger and bigger, and being a one-man operation, sometimes those windows are freaking huge, and I'm not cut out for it.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
saying is like if you ever have a big job, call this guy right here. This guy, dude, this is the sub king right here. Like he
Yeah,
will
Yeah.
pull up in Michigan. Ask Eric Moore. He will pull up so fast in Michigan.
Yeah, I like Michigan. I know. I was there a couple months ago. What part of Michigan you're in?
Southeast. So I'm about an hour north of Detroit.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So you're in between. You're in between Eric and uh, who's out there? Is it Matthew or
Dom,
Charlie? Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah.
Charlie.
If you're familiar with Matt Blackmer, I'm about
Yep.
Oh yeah.
30,
Because you used
45.
to work with Matt, right? With
Yeah.
Rick. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how many years of experience do you have?
So I originally started almost 8 years ago.
Okay.
What I feel is like kind of an interesting story. I always like trying to hear other people's stories on how like they got into this
Yeah.
industry because I feel like I have an interesting one, so I'm hoping everyone else is
Dude, let's
just
hear
as
it.
good. So the
Let's hear
deal
it. This is
is, like as a child, all the way up through like my teenage years, I wanted to be like a mechanic.
Yeah.
And so I went and worked for a shop, kind of got a taste of that industry and was like, this freaking sucks. Like, I want to work on nice new cars, but I
Yeah.
don't want to go spend 4 years of college, like, trying to figure that out. So I was like, well, what else can I do? And so window tint kind of fit the bill. And so I went to a handful of shops in my local town to see if they would, pick me up as an apprentice. And they all turned me down.
Yep.
Well,
What year was this? Hold on. What year was this?
This would have been
I have to know.
like 14, 15,
Yeah.
somewhere around that time frame.
Yep.
And because I live in a border town, like literally right across the river is Canada, I was like, well, let me search over in Canada, see if there's any shops that'll pick me up. And yeah, I ended up finding a shop over in Sarnia, Ontario. And I would go over there on weekends and they would
What?
teach me. Yeah. So like my tint career started in Canada.
That's fucking dude. Okay, so first ever person on the show that started in Canada.
Yeah.
Like
hold on.
we've had Canadian guests that we've wanted to have on that we haven't had yet. So that's
No,
crazy.
I got a better one. First American to work in another country illegally.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And
You're not the first, bro. What do
Come
you
on.
mean?
But yeah, and so I would go over there on weekends, and then I got real fed up with like Canadian customs, like threatening to deport me because
Why?
they were like, we think you're taking a job away from a
Oh
Canadian,
my
and
God,
if,
dude.
even though it was an
Don't
unpaid
understand.
apprenticeship, right? They're like, if we find out you're getting paid, we're gonna deport
Yeah.
you.
No way, dude.
I totally understand, bro.
Dude, that's shut up, Johnny.
So I got real fed up with that, and just I
If
made
they find out.
it.
Yeah.
So I got tired of that and just threw up a Facebook post in one of the tint groups. I don't remember which one it was, but Rick's wife Mary ended up reaching out to me, and she's like, "Oh, my husband can teach you how to tint and stuff," and so I just jumped into it that way.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's so cool. Because like, first off, you started your apprenticeship in a different country
Yeah,
and then got threatened by them because you
they
were
were going
doing
to
a good
deport me.
job.
Yeah.
Like,
Taking their jobs. They're taking their jobs.
take
Nathan.
my job. Oh, dude. South Park
Oh, sorry, man.
reference, my favorite.
I had to, bro. I'm sorry, I had to. But anyway, no, it just shows the motivation and the links you were trying, the courage that you were trying to take to learn a skill that you saw. But let me ask you a question. I'm assuming you working in the mechanic shop, you saw a window tinter come in there, or did you just watch a video that came up and you were like, I want to do that? What motivated you to get into window tinting? Because you wanted to become a mechanic, but then you got
Right.
discouraged because
Yeah,
I was wondering that too. Like, what actually
so
grabbed you about tinting?
So what happened was I was just watching videos on YouTube, just my generic like car content, and somebody had talked about like vinyl wrapping.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool. I want to get into vinyl wrapping. That would be great. But I'm like, okay, well, no one's just gonna hand over their keys to their exotic car and and let me loose on it. Like that's something I
Right.
got to work my way up to. And so I was
Yes,
like, well,
Billy.
what's a good stepping stone? And so I figured window tint would be a good like entry level thing to do, and then I can move up into vinyl wrapping. And then, but I never went into vinyl wrapping. I got really good with window tint. I'm like, well, there's really no need for me to do that.
Yeah.
Like I kind of found my home in window tint.
And
That's
so
awesome.
did you think it, like when you first saw it, were you like, yo, that looks easy? Or were you like, that kind of looks like a challenge?
For window tints,
Yeah.
no, I think it's always been a challenge. Because I
Right.
swear to God, every time like I get comfortable and start feeling like cocky and arrogant, I get humbled very quickly.
Oh, dude, yes.
You know what
Karma
I
will
mean? I'm
get you
like,
in this industry.
I'll have a couple of good days where I'll feel like I'm on fire, like, oh, I'm the shit. And then like I'll end up like getting a piece of hair in a windshield or something and be like, God, I suck.
Question,
Like that.
a question, and I always like asking this to the people whenever they started. What was the first car you tinted? We all remember it.
I
It
don't,
was
honestly.
my buddy Troy's '94 K1500.
Ooh.
That's an
Yeah,
easy
you did
Yeah,
one. That's an
that is
easy one,
easy.
bro.
But okay, hold on, hold on.
but
Was
that's
it
not
the
the easy.
What?
was it the sliding window
It
one?
doesn't have, you don't have to tuck
Yeah,
anything.
it was a sliding back
Oh
glass
yeah,
with it was
those suck. I have
Those
extended
one.
suck.
cab with the vent windows.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
have one in the yard right now. So I
Yeah,
know
Oh
it's
yeah,
not, I actually have light gaps because I was just like, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
yeah. And
It's like,
so
fuck
like
it.
I try to stay away from those
I
now.
love
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I like them like what Shady says because you just cut to the. You don't have to worry about tucking the edges. You just have to
Right.
tuck the bottom.
Yep.
Um,
It's pretty
but
simple.
I mean, but if you don't brush those edges, you're always
Hmm.
getting trash in them, man. You're always getting trash in them. But it's the
Hit it
'94,
with some, bro.
like,
Hit it with some Elmer's glue, dog.
and
Yeah,
and, pe- and people who are still driving them, they probably don't care, and they probably want 5%.
yeah. Well, that's kind of what I tell people is like what are the results you're looking
Yeah.
for? Like if this
Yeah.
is just a work beater, we can slap some tint on it. You'll have some light gaps, but it'll look good enough for what it is.
Yeah.
Or if like you're chasing perfection, we can do that too, but you're gonna have a higher price tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
And
kind of
then
feel 'em
because,
out.
yeah, because for one, you're putting in more effort and you're putting in more time most of the time.
Yeah,
And then, like, if you fuck something up, you're going to just redo it real quick instead of dicking with it, you know? Like, you're going to be like, all right, cool. He paid good price for this, so fuck it. I'll redo it. No big
yeah,
deal. So it's
yeah,
like your mindset's a whole bunch different. And that's what a lot of people don't have is like, it's got to be perfect every time. And it's like, yo, dude, calm down. Like, just
yeah,
assess the situation, react appropriately. Like, take it how it is. Like tractors, dude. People are like, this tractor has dirt on it. And I'm like, it's a tractor, bro.
yeah,
It's a tractor, dog. Like, what do you want to put it on a showroom floor? Is it a racing tractor? Like, what is it?
yeah. Like
Yeah.
It's
if
out
you're
there
making
plowing
it to
fields, dude.
like just get some shade, some heat reduction, like cool.
Yeah.
Like you're not trying to win any beauty contests.
No,
Yeah.
fuck no.
Yeah.
I mean, as
Yeah.
long as like it's not excessive contamination,
Of
right? Like you
course.
don't
Like
want like
if
like
it's
a
bro, if it's more
clump
than
of
like this, if it's more than like this big on something, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm redoing this.
yeah, like a clump of dirt like right in like the
Oh
line
yeah.
of sight or something. But
What is the name of your business? I'm sorry, we didn't catch that.
so it's just Nathan Tints.
Nathan, okay,
Love it.
Nathan Tints. Nice,
Yeah,
simple. I
yeah.
like it.
Love it. Simple, dude.
Yeah,
Simple and effective.
That's my philosophy is just keep it simple.
yeah. I mean, I was thinking about if I was to start again, and whoever wants this title, they can have it. But I was gonna be Johnny B. Tinton.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah,
Johnny
Dude,
B. Tinton.
that's such a, and then look, have like music notes that turn into tent
or
rolls, dude.
Yeah,
or if you wanted
Johnny B. Good.
to get real clever, right? You could just do window tint near me. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, does
I
anybody
always
have that name?
I don't know.
that'd
Dude, that's
be
such a good
yeah.
idea.
I
Dude,
What
stop
about
stop giving good ideas
I
on the people are gonna steal them, bro.
no? Let them have it. Like I want them to have it. Like I want you guys to like succeed. You know what I mean? Like I I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, Nathan, but I was like, you know, like I like to share ideas because I'm such a
Dude,
procrastination
me
kind of
too.
person, and I'm not
There
gonna
we
do it.
go.
So why keep
I'm
them?
not doing
I just
Yeah,
like to.
it, dude. I'm not doing any of the 4,000 ideas that I have in my notes.
Yeah,
I'm just giving them out to people. Like, here you
yeah.
go. Here's an idea.
You might
Run with
run
it.
with
And then
it.
when they do it,
Yeah,
I'm like, sweet,
yeah,
they did it. Awesome.
yeah,
yeah.
No
yeah,
big deal. Okay,
yeah.
so somebody commented said my TikTok boys. So I want to bring up TikTok real quick because I don't know if anybody knows this, but this guy is the reason that we have the ceramic is the dark on the outside, light on the inside
Really?
guy. I don't know if you know that. He
Is
made
he
the
the
original
he
video.
was he was the originator?
He was the original video maker of that.
I didn't originate it. I was just trolling with it because the idea had already been floating around, and like I tried everything to like correct people on it.
Right,
And so eventually, I was just like, "Fuck it, let's lean into it,
dude.
and like
And it went crazy.
let's make a joke out of it." And then yeah, like a bunch of people actually thought it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
Yeah.
made the video of this motherfucker put it on the wrong side, like it's dark on the inside, light on the outside, bro.
like
It's got like
that's
11 something million views or some shit.
Really?
yeah,
Dude,
but that's the
yeah.
ultimate way to disprove that, right? It's
Yeah,
like, okay, if it's only dark on one side, what happens if I put it on the outside of the glass? Like, if I put it on backwards, then the effect
right,
should be backwards,
right.
but it's not.
Yeah. It's funny that like, and I hate the algorithm for this because it's like the troll shit always does better than the
Yeah,
genuine shit. And
Yeah.
it's like, why? Like, why, man? Like, and
yeah,
then we have customers asking, hey, is it dark on the outside, clear on the inside? I'm like, no, it's how light works, bro. I'm like, you see the glass is a little reflective and it's dark. And then the inside, it's got a fucking film on it and there's more light outside. I'm like, no, it's just how light works. Like, look at your camera. This is how it works. Walk into a dark room, walk into a bright room. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
so funny.
And then what's funny is like after I took a 6 month break from TikTok, I re-uploaded the
Yeah,
video and it got another like 5.5 million views.
yeah.
And
Wow.
then
Because,
you
dude,
fell
because
for it again.
you made that. But you made that one video because I commented just joking, and I was like, "We didn't miss you" or whatever, and you're like, "Oh, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss me, not even a little bit," and all this shit. And then I made one. It's just funny because, like, dude, TikTok is wild for that. Like, how you can interact with people and shit in the industry. Because, dude,
Yeah,
all my lives that are suggested is all window tinting, rapping, shit like that. Some Call of Duty, and then like I've met some great dudes off of TikTok, like through my life, through their life, like communicated with you and other people like continuously throughout the year, made really good friends, like always in each other's lives, hyping each other up. Like that's the fun part about it. A
yeah,
lot of people get wrapped up in that whole like, I need a fuck ton of views. I need this, I need that. It's like, man, just enjoy your time doing what you're doing. Same thing with Facebook and like this show and like any group you're in, like you got to make the best of it, right?
yeah,
And that's like that's what the fun thing is with the like I wouldn't think that you would be on our show like 6 months ago when your shit was blowing up or whatever. But then you took that hiatus and then I was like, yo, dude, let's see if he wants to be on the show.
yeah,
Like it'd be
Yeah.
fun.
yeah.
Because like
Thank you, man.
nobody, yeah, for real, because it's really cool, dude. Like because like we only have like 500 something people watch like following the page, right?
Yeah,
But then like we're not looking for a whole bunch of people to just like us for who we bring on. Like I enjoy your videos. Like you're like I am. You're a smart ass and you're to the point and you're direct. And like
yeah,
people don't like that. And so they talk shit. And it's like cool. I like that.
yeah.
It's like
Well,
what the
what's great
dark
is
truth is
you
about,
know, the people that talk shit is like it just gives you more comments to reply to.
Yep.
So they just fuel the fire.
But yeah, dude, need
What
some more.
what have you seen a
Yeah.
difference in your business with those videos? Like, have you been able to bring in like the people in your area into your shop with those kind of videos, or it hasn't really done?
I did have a handful of clients come in because they found me on TikTok. It really wasn't enough to justify the effort that I was putting into TikTok.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, with all like the video editing and stuff, I'm like, and then that's kind of why I took a break from it, was so that I could focus on Facebook, where I have like my local community around me.
Right.
I'm like, the local
Exactly.
community is what pays my
Yep.
bills. Like, why am I so like worried about impressing, somebody that's 500 miles away,
Yep.
when like there's somebody 5 blocks away? I should be getting their attention.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just TikTok is just fun, dude. It's
Yeah,
not really, unless you're selling like the bullshit they have on TikTok Shop, dude, you're not gonna make any money off of it.
no,
Like, but on Facebook, like you were saying, like you want to focus on your local group and you want to make those ads specific for where your area is and shit. And then like that's where you get your return.
yeah,
Like that's where you put the effort. Like the TikTok's fun, right?
yeah,
You make the cool videos, you have fun with it, you talk shit, you do whatever. You interact with people, you see random shit. But then like I'm always on Facebook because I enjoy Facebook more than any group or any, whatever.
yeah,
Um, and it's just like it's closer. Like where
yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
you're just trying to grab whatever you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And but like it's nice now that like the dust is kind of settled, and the people that seem to be watching my videos now are people that are in the local community that just happen to have found me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'm not as much of a smartass anymore. It's like, oh,
Right.
okay,
Oh,
the
you're being
people,
PG on us, bro.
the people in
Yeah.
my town are watching, so like I can't really get too crazy with it anymore because I don't want to embarrass myself too badly.
Is there any
Mean.
is there any, sorry, Shady, is there any instructional videos coming out in the future? I'm sorry, I haven't got time to check your page out or anything. But do you have instructional videos that you're going to be coming out in
You
the
have
future, or you?
YouTube, don't you?
Uh, yeah, not really.
Not really.
I don't do like any instructional videos. I think what really got me the following and the attention was just doing the trends.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, just doing the silly little like song
Isn't
things and stuff
it
like
like isn't it a fucking chore at that point
Yeah.
though?
that.
It's
Yeah,
fucking annoying, dude.
yeah. Well, yeah, and then it would really like upset my personal life because like I'm sitting there glued to my phone trying to figure out what's going to be the next trend,
Yeah.
so I can jump on. So I'm like, I have to be watching TikTok content to figure that stuff out. I'm like, this is like getting really old really fast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I try to navigate between, real life stuff, but still trying to keep it entertaining as well. Because that's why people are on TikTok and social
Right.
media. It is for entertainment. So
Yep.
I don't ever try to like sell anybody anything because that's not why we're here.
I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, I mean, because I always see Shady on his lives, and I'm learning a lot from his videos. Because
Dude,
I'm
okay, so let's address this real quick. Both Johnny and Nathan like to come into my lives and like ask random fucking questions for one, or Johnny's trolling, acting like he's a new tinner in the industry, and he's like, "Oh, I wish I knew how to tint. Will you teach me?" And or like while I was live in a dealership Monday, this dude jumps on, he
Oh
goes, "Happy birthday, bro!" and like
yeah, yeah.
literally kept
You got to
saying,
work on that demon though,
yeah,
didn't you?
yeah,
Good.
I was live for the demon. He's over here like everybody wish Shady a happy birthday.
That's
But it only had like 12 people watching. Like that's another thing. Like if you don't do what TikTok wants you to do,
yeah,
dude, you won't get a lot of people watching for very
yeah,
long. Like people will leave. But if you have like a solid group of people that watch you, bro, they will sit there the whole time you're tinting and dick around and bullshit. And that's my favorite. Like if Johnny and Wesley and you and Road Glide and fucking Apex and all y'all are in there bullshitting, dude, it makes my day so much
yeah.
better. Because I'm sitting there
Well,
by
that's why
myself,
on
most of the
TikTok,
time.
have you noticed I don't do
You
lives?
should. They're
No,
great.
no, because like I'd rather go into the comments and hype other people up.
That's good.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I
Hey,
Because
like that.
if you're live and I'm live, then who's engaging?
right.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I would rather watch your live
Okay,
and
so how about
engage with you.
this? Let me bring up something. How about we go live together?
Yeah.
Can do that.
That's something that we usually do sometimes. Like if somebody's watching that wants to go live, they'll be like, "Yo, I'm going live. Let's go live together." And I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Bet." I mean, I
But
can't
we
hear
do
them most of
the.
the time.
But we could do. We can all go live,
Then
and
we can
then
have
how?
multiple. You could definitely have multiple people going live at once.
Yeah.
We've done it before. Like that's
Instead
how
of
we
being.
started this show.
Yeah, that's
We started this
actually how
show
we started.
on TikTok Live and ended up not doing it because we got kicked off one time. We're like, "Fuck it, we're going to Facebook." We're like, "We're out of
Yeah.
here."
Yeah, kicked
Yeah.
off at TikTok Live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for our show because we were saying some choice words
Oh
and they
man,
didn't like it, so we
yeah.
got booted.
See, that's
Yeah.
why I feel like I don't get as many views anymore, is because all the violations and stuff that I have,
Yep, yep.
and
Because
that's
that's the
why
thing
like
too. Like even on Facebook, like I can't be a digital creator because I have so many Facebook violations, and it's like, damn, that
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. You're a what's it called?
I'm a
An
criminal,
offender.
dog.
You're a criminal.
Repeat offender.
A repeat
It was
offender. Yes,
only
sir.
one felony, dog. I'm telling you.
But hey, Nathan. So outside of window tinting, man, what is your personal hobby, or do you have something that you do, like for instance, like fishing, play the piano, part time at a circus or something, like
Hopscotch, you know,
hop, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am a big car enthusiast. I mean, that's kind of what reeled me into this industry.
that drift car.
Yeah, so I've got a drift car. I've got other like handful of other
Talking about the
project cars.
Mustang, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
Nice.
I've seen it from the fucking ugly to I saw it the other day, dude, and I was like, holy shit. He had this, it was yellow, right? When you
yeah,
first got
yeah,
it. Ugly as fuck, dude.
yeah,
And then I saw it the other day. I don't even remember what color it was, but I was like, yo, that looks badass. I was like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah. It's
yeah.
all wrapped in matte black and stuff
Hell
now.
yeah.
Um, yeah, full LS swap drift car build.
Hell yeah.
LS what?
What's up?
LS what? I'm not a car guy. I don't know.
So
It's a,
it's a 5.3 truck motor
Nice.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
with one of those all gas cams.
Yeah, no, man. That's dude. Those engines are so crazy. But do you get a lot of heat? Do you get a lot of heat from the real like Mustang guys? And like, what did you do? Why did you put a Chevy in a Ford? Do you get that or?
No, not really, because my car was just a base model V6. So
Okay.
like I
Nice.
tell them like, hey, like it was a V6 car that blew up, so I put a V8 in it. You know what I mean? And usually they're cool with that.
Dude,
Okay.
At least I didn't,
like, yeah, you could turn it sideways. Fuck it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it wasn't anything special to begin with, so it was just a throwaway car to begin with.
Okay, so
Nice.
I have a question real quick. Do you know? Okay, so we did a podcast with Mitchell from Mitchell's Window Tinting out in Florida. Do you know
Yeah,
him? He
I've heard,
drifts, dude.
yeah,
Bro,
I've heard of it. Yeah, he's got that BMW. I've seen it in Barry's
he's
video.
got that and the vet.
Yeah.
We got a vet?
Dude,
Yeah.
he's had the vet, bro. Like, you need to check out his YouTube page, dog, and his Instagram. Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude. He's got amazing videos. And like, I need to upload that damn episode on YouTube. I forgot.
Yeah.
I need to get on
See,
that shit.
I feel like I would do so well in Florida because both like
Oof.
the window tint industry as well as like the automotive scene in Florida is insane.
What's holding you back? Let's hear it.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it's easy. It's the
I,
dark
I
Yeah.
truth.
It's
think
freaking
more
shady.
so the logistics of it. Like, how do you just pack up and move across country?
You get a truck, and then you get boxes, and you put stuff in boxes, and then the truck, and then you
But
leave,
there's
and you
more.
find a place.
There's more than
I know.
than
I
physical things. There's
know.
other things.
So Shady, you've seen my Facebook page, right? Or my post where I mentioned like possibly like working in other cities.
I don't think oh, yeah. Talking
Yeah.
about like
So
subbing out and stuff.
I did think about that, right? Because like I do all my scheduling online. I don't talk to customers. Like you
Yeah,
go to my website, all the
yeah,
options are right there.
yeah. You
I
sent it
could
to me.
I could very easily set it up to where like 3 months out of the year I was in like Florida or something,
Right,
and you could schedule appointments in Florida or you could schedule appointments in Michigan, depending.
right.
So like I could tiptoe my way into that.
Yeah,
You know,
for
where
sure.
it's like, you know, like say January, February, I'm in Florida, and then like next thing you know, half of the year I'm in Florida, and then you know, I could slowly
Oh yeah.
migrate that way. But also, I have a hard time wanting to do that because like I love Michigan because of the lakes. Because I think
Right.
like in the future, like on some conspiracy stuff, is like if there was
Ooh,
ever like an apocalypse, like
share it, bro.
I've got
Share it,
so
bro.
I got fresh drinking water in my backyard. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I have so much water in my backyard because of the lakes. Like if
You
I
don't
go
have
to
to boil any water, bro.
exactly, I go down to Florida, it's all salt water.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
but
I
there's
bet they
more
have
fish.
some lakes somewhere though.
Well,
They do have lakes.
they have hurricanes too.
This
Michigan don't get.
see, yeah, that's it,
Even
dude. Okay,
even more
so
water.
dude, that's another thing. Hurricanes suck.
We don't get.
Who
Dude,
likes a hurricane? Nobody.
for weather, like Michigan's pretty solid. There's no tornadoes. There's no. I
Lucky. We
mean,
get tornadoes here.
yeah, you're right in like Tornado Alley,
Dude,
aren't you?
swear to God, bro. Like the town that I grew up in got hit like 3 times in 4 years, and then like not too far from us, like well, I say not too far, it's like 40 miles away. They've gotten hit like 3 times in 5 years. Like it's never been up here. Knock on. Whoa, hold on. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, lost
But
them. I mean, look, I mean, they all sound like, you know, I've lived through a bunch of hurricanes. I would rather take a hurricane over a tornado, bro, because a hurricane
Yeah, you can
is like,
prepare
all right,
for it.
you could prepare for it,
yeah,
but a tornado, your house is getting taken
Yo,
away. Like
yeah,
your house
tornadoes
is just,
like, what's up, motherfucker? Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah. A
unexpected
hurricane you can
guess. You
come
know what I
seeing
mean?
like a week away.
Yeah.
yeah, you see it a week away, you prepare for it, you
It's
get
like
your water, you
Thanksgiving,
get your
bro. You
generator.
know your grandpa, your
You're
in-laws
pretty
coming
much,
over.
you're pretty much, yeah, and
But
that's what
then
ends
like
up
tornadoes
happening.
like,
Like,
yo, what's up, motherfucker?
Yeah,
Kicks the door in, like, hey.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and then your family comes over because you got the best foundation, so you're like, hey, we're all kicking it right here, and it's like Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? So you're
yeah,
just chilling. But I mean, I like your, I like the way that you're open minded to being in two places at once,
Right.
and that's what technology has allowed us to do. And if we stay close minded, then we'll always be in that same spot. So you're right. I mean, you can you can you can you can absolutely do it the way you have it planned out, and you don't even have to migrate. You can just do where you're, you know, moving back and forth, and then
Right.
eventually you can get a couple guys that you trust. Because trust me, bro, in Florida you'll have some window tiners. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, and so you can have them working there, and then you go back to your shop, or you can just have it, throw some promotions out there and see how it goes. And trust me, and if you don't want to do that, there's always a shop you can go work
Yes,
at for a couple months
that's
and then
true.
come back.
Bro.
I mean, it's a win-win
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, as long as you're open-minded and you have a gratitude mindset. Like nothing gonna stop you, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna stop you.
I mean, nothing stopped you so far, right? I mean, think about it. What's the hardest shit you've ever been through? You're still here,
That's a
right?
good question.
Like, you're still
Yeah,
here. So,
yeah, yeah. I feel like that's when like the best results come because there have been times where like I feel like my back is against the wall and like
oh
things
yeah.
are getting really difficult. And so like I want to just pick up and run,
Hell yeah.
but I feel like when I dig my heels into the ground and like push forward, that's when I get the best results.
Hell yeah.
Okay, to back, just to add a little bit on that, or to ask a question about that, like, what do you say to yourself, or what do you meant since we're in? Is this still mental health month? Mental health month?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
It's
so
Men's Mental Health Month.
what do you tell yourself in those moments where you find yourself with your back against the wall? Like, what motivates you, or do you just?
But I got bills to pay.
Hey,
I got
hey, money
bills to pay.
motivated.
Yeah. Yeah, but isn't it surprising that we do a film, that we do a business, we do a service that hasn't been on this earth for too long, It's really not a necessity,
No, it's a
but we
luxury,
always
dog.
it's a luxury big time. But
Yeah.
we always find we've always find a way to pay our bills.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, this year has taught me a lot about that. I've been grateful for this year. In my first year, you probably experienced the same thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask, but how many years of your business have you been? How many years in
So
business have you been?
I've been self-employed, independent for 4 years, well, going on 4 years in April.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can relate with that first year. It always seems uncertain. You always feel like, oh, what did I do? Like you're always like, what did I do? What did I do? I got to keep going. I'm too deep.
Well, I started off backwards, right? Because I started in went full-time independent in 2020. So
Okay.
I started in the tint apocalypse. I don't know if you remember that, where
Hey,
you just couldn't keep up with work.
it's kind of hard to hear you. Are you covering up your mic by chance?
Maybe. Is that any better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I started in 2020, during the tint apocalypse.
Yeah.
Where, no matter what I did, I could never keep up with the demand. And now that we're getting away from COVID days, it seems to be going down. And that now I'm more worried that I'm doing something wrong now than I was 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Oh.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because no, it's not my fault that the stimulus money stopped, but it's I don't know. I feel like there are things I could have been doing to keep that momentum.
Right.
That's yeah, and I can see that. I can see that running through your mind because it does feel like at this point of the season, it feels like for me being where I'm at, it's slowed down too early.
Dude. Yeah.
It's slowed down too early.
This year is kind of interesting because now that I've switched to doing only online scheduling, I'm selling more ceramic tint now than ever before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it works out because in my area, not too many people ceramic tint is not mainstream. There's still people that don't know what the heck it is. And so when they
Yeah.
schedule it online, they get the option to be like, well, what the heck is ceramic tint? So they can then jump on Google while they're sitting at home,
Right.
figure out what it is, and be like, okay, yeah, I actually want that. Instead of being put on the spot when they show up to get their clothes in, you know what I mean? So it gives them time to think about the decision.
Hey, so I think that's your wife, right? Courtney? And then Tim saying it's kind of hard to hear you.
Is
Do
it
you have a
still,
case on your phone?
yeah.
Might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, because you remember when we started, that was
Yes.
the issue. The case.
Sometimes the case is I don't know what's up with them, but they'll muffle it. What's up, Corey?
Let's see if that's any better.
Seems a little better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still a little muffled. Uh-oh, we lost him. He touched something. And that's probably what it is. There we go. There we go. Talk.
That was my bad.
No, it actually made it better. Sometimes when you jump in and out, it helps your audio.
Okay.
Yeah. So, man, that's awesome, man, that you're sharing that. So, what have you done so far? Have you put in some money into marketing? Have you thought about putting your food on the ground and start passing out flyers or something like that? You know, you're a big car enthusiast. Have you thought about getting to the car meets and stuff like that to generate more business, or are you good with what you got right now?
So, I mean, summer months, I'm definitely good with that. You know, going into the colder season, there's always room for more work. That is one of the biggest priorities, why I started doing more online scheduling. was because like being a one-man operation, like being glued to the phone while trying to do the installations too is extremely difficult. So now that all the scheduling is out of my hands, I really want to get out of the shop more and go to these type of events and get more familiar with the people in the area.
Okay. And give us a little bit of advice. I'm assuming you're using TintWiz,
No,
right?
No,
no, he
Okay.
is not. Yeah,
Uh,
we've talked about
okay.
tint. He's
And
got
so,
a whole different thing that he uses.
okay. Well, give us a little bit of advice on how can we, just in a little bit, I know we got about 10 minutes, but in a little bit of advice, like were you able to make that happen?
so because I'd been doing it long enough, I was pretty familiar with what the most common like requested services were. And so I was just looking for an online scheduling site and I came across one called Calendly, and I was able to just put up all the services there. They give you the option to like really customize every service. So like now when you go to schedule it, it asks you, like the questions that I have on there, like, what do you want on your two front doors? What do you want on the back doors? You know what I mean? Like try to get everything to fit into like a cookie cutter. Um,
Nice.
because like that's what's most commonly demanded. Yeah, there's still like those oddball projects, but luckily those are so few and far between that it doesn't really hinder total business.
Nice. So you did your research, like, so you do like, what's it called, like SEOs and keywords and stuff like that
Yeah,
yourself, or did you hire a company to build the website for you?
no, I built it all myself.
Oh, that's sweet, man. That's nice. Hell yeah, man. Well, we're about 10 minutes. I mean, and 9 minutes, and I think we're gonna do a shirt raffle. I mean, a hoodie raffle.
Dude,
Uh,
I don't
usually
know
at
what's
this point,
I don't know what's going on, but it's not working.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
The
usually around
Shady's
this,
been glitching out.
yeah, that's you got shady service, man.
Yeah, always that, bro.
um, what is some advice? It doesn't have to be window tint related. Or like we always have our final thought. I don't know if you watched the show. Around this time, we like to give our guests like a little the last final thought. What would be your last final thought, and it's something motivational?
So I don't know if it'll follow along the lines of being motivational, but one key mentality that I truly believe in, and I think has improved my life exponentially, is the idea that if it costs you your peace of mind, it's too expensive. Meaning that if this is a situation that's going to stress you out or frustrate you, feel free to walk away. You know what I mean? Like you can always say no. You don't have to do, everything that's requested of you. You don't have to be a yes man. Sometimes you got to say no and just walk away.
Dude, that is something I struggle with, and that's fucking awesome advice.
Yeah.
I
Well,
Yeah,
love that.
you got to be careful on how you approach that because I was a
Yeah,
little bit blunt when I
dickish.
started making those type of decisions, and it really frustrated some people. So you got to be smooth with it.
Yeah,
nice.
So,
you gotta figure out what to say.
yes, what I find is a lot of people don't do very well with rejection. So you got to
Yeah,
anticipate that and
yeah,
learn to let people down softly.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people, like myself included, like when I get shot down on something, I take it like personal as shit. Like I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, it's me then.
yeah.
It's like no, 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 no. It's the thing, bro. Like it's not you. It's the thing. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, and like one of the most common things like business related that I turn down is like boats and older cars. And it's
Yeah,
not even because like one, I feel too stuck up to get involved with those
Right.
projects. It's that I know my skill level,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I'm not the guy you want to handle that project. So I'll tell
Send them to
him,
me, bro.
oh yeah,
Send them to
yeah, send
me.
him to Arkansas.
I love them. I love old
Can't
stuff,
stand it.
dude.
I just don't have the skill set for it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
luckily in like this area it's not even like important for me to like learn the skill set for older cars
Right.
because like when you live in the Rust Belt, cars
Yeah.
usually don't last more than 15 years anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got trucks, SUVs, some sedans, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what he's saying is like most of those cars with all the salt on the road, they start to rust up in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the people
You
I
need to
can
get
see that.
into spraying liner, like undercoating and stuff, bro.
That's
Bro,
messy.
that sucks, bro. That's what I started doing,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
I worked at a truck
I
assistant.
hate
Uh,
I hated bed liners, dude. Like I hated prepping for them. Like it sucked. It was
yeah,
it's bullshit.
yeah.
I
I
hated
started
it.
as a prepper. I started as a prepper, and then I became the sprayer. And then I was like, I would look at the window tinter, just come out clean, going
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
clean.
In the
A little.
AC and shit, and like
It had it
nice
had the Bluetooth.
clothes, bro. Like,
Yeah, the Bluetooth, bro. Talking to
Yeah.
like three
hey,
chicks
you
at
ever
one
you got a mask on and shit, and you're like,
time. Yeah, it gets all foggy with all the overspray. You're just like, man, fuck this
Yeah,
job.
but that is the cool thing about being in the tin industry, right? Is like we mess around with brand new cars and we play with soap and water all
yeah,
day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah,
versus like being a
Wash
mechanic
your
and rolling around in
hands.
oil,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
dude.
would I would
I
much rather do this.
dude, and then
Love it.
you're like in a really cold state, bro, where you like it could just be like, oh,
Oh, dude, ruin
Oh
your whole day,
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Ruin
it's
your
so
whole
cold,
day,
bro.
right? You
100%.
throwing shit, cussing.
Dude,
I mean,
no, man. I like
we still
I
do
like your
that,
I like your advice, man.
dude.
And thank you so
For
much for
real.
being. Yeah, if it's gonna take your piece away, probably ain't for you, man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Is the juice worth the
yeah,
squeeze?
that's exactly it.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know. That's one of my favorite things, dude. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And you're like,
yeah,
nope,
No,
I don't like
exactly.
orange
yeah.
juice.
I suffer with that because I always see the bright side of things, even in the most
Yeah,
negative thing, bro. Like, I see it as I see it like, hey man, it's not gonna pay enough. So I was like, hey, you know what? I can make a video about it. I can make a post, and I'm gonna cut out the negativity and just do it, even though I don't want to do it. But I've learned I do stress myself out, and it's hard for me to say no sometimes, and I need to learn how to say no because it will keep me up at night. Like, why did I take it? Why did I
Yeah,
do this? Why did I
yeah,
do
like
that? Like, why did I do it?
yeah. Well, when you find yourself like deep into a project and you're just slamming your head against the wall, like I wish I would have just walked away from this. But like
yeah.
now you're too far in. You can't just
Dude,
give up.
you can't turn around now, dude. You're already
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
You've
yeah, yeah,
gone
and
too
then
far. It's like when I get in my truck and there's something inside, I'm like, I've gone too far, dude. I gotta
yeah,
go. Like,
yeah,
I gotta get out
yeah.
of here.
Yeah, man, but I'm always like, man, I'm building character. I'm building
Oh,
character. I'm
oh,
building
yeah.
character.
It's
well,
like when you park at the back of the parking lot, so you have to walk all the way to the grocery store.
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, also from like the customer's perspective, like if if you take on like a BS job in the morning and you quote it 2 hours and then it turns into 4 hours, now every single one of your next appointments is 2 hours behind schedule,
yeah,
Yep.
yep,
and so
yep. And the
like
snowball effect.
it,
Shit rolls downhill.
yeah, exactly. And so like not only are you messing up your schedule, but now everyone else that was supposed to get their car done today, they're now all off schedule.
Yep.
No,
And it's
yep,
just like,
that's
well, if
true.
I would have just said no on this to begin
Yeah.
with,
It's
you
called the
know,
chaos theory.
Yeah.
yeah,
Chaos theory,
Now,
dude.
not all money's good money, man.
I feel
yeah,
Well,
that.
thank you, Nathan, for being on the show. You're welcome to stay on as we run this raffle,
It's not a
or you could just,
raffle, it's just a giveaway.
or the giveaway, whatever. Tomato, tomato.
We have 21 people that entered, and it's been overdue. because I'm a procrastinator. I'm gonna shuffle these real quick, and we're gonna spin it one time, and that's it. Whoever gets this wins.
Who's the winner? Who's the
We got
winner?
Jonathan Hecker, bro. That's awesome. This dude, he watches my TikTok lives all the time. He lives in the same city I do. He's the dude. I don't know if you see him, but he pulls up in a tow truck all the time. It's like literally, he'll be out there just like brum, 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 while I'm live, and you can hear it through the fucking microphone. It's so.
Okay.
It's a 5500 Ram diesel,
That's
so it's loud as shit.
get to save
Congratulations,
you on shipping, man.
Jonathan.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta get him a damn hoodie now.
All
That's
right.
awesome, man.
Well, thank you guys. This has been the Dark Truth. Any last thing you want to say, Shady, before we close it out?
If you don't already, go follow this dude on. Are you on this side or that side?
Yeah, he's on this side for me.
That side.
Yeah.
Okay. So follow this guy on TikTok. Don't forget. Have a great day. Thanks for being on the show, dude, and everybody watching. Thank you for watching. And yeah, it's been a great show. Always.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good night, guys.